So on Wednesday, I get a chance to partner with a woman who has been a team leader for decades. She's been in business and she's been a spiritual leader, um, as a good prayer partner and as a warrior. This sister here has so many skills that she brings to the table. We just appreciate that we got a chance to know her and help her with information that truly changed her life. And so we just appreciate that Kayaetta decided to partner with us. Kayaetta, you out there, sis?
I most certainly am, and I just have to throw it back to you. It's such an honor to be able to host a call. I don't take that lightly to be before a combination and I host a call with you. Thank you, the awesome and amazing CEO, Melissa Boston, for allowing that to happen. It's truly a blessing, and I truly love you all. You are so amazing, and we just appreciate all that you do as VP of finance and overseeing customer service and also being a is it a root? Let me not get this wrong. Emerald, right? You're an Emerald
Yes.
director. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
Man, that means that means you've done some things, and so I so appreciate all that you do as I look to mirror what you've accomplished. So, yeah, let's get into Winning Wellness Wednesday.
Well, one of the things, and Kayaetta, you and I have talked about this before, but I believe that this particular subject bears constant repeating because there's just so much that can take us off of this particular area. And so, even though you and I have talked about this, I thought that we might be able to just say it in a different way. Because, sometimes you can hear the same thing, but it hits different.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was going to say, and timing is everything. And we have to hear things over and over and over again sometimes to even really get it.
Right? I'm telling you. So, with that said, you go ahead and begin this conversation on 10 ways to strengthen team focus.
Most definitely. All right. So, one of the things that as we talk, and we talk often about growing the mindset, I was thinking with everything we've got going on, staying focused, it really is the real game changer when it comes to success. And let's talk about something that separates the distracted from the destined. The
Ooh.
distracted from the destined. And that is focus. And when you think about focus, here's what's commonly said. Whatever you focus on grows, right? Whatever you focus on grows.
Wow, that means you need to focus on something positive, right? I mean, seriously, if you think about it, Kayaetta, distractions are everywhere. I mean, everywhere. But the teams, guys, that master focus are the ones that rise to the top. So let's go over a few ways that we can help everybody strengthen that focus muscle. Because when your focus is sharp, your results explode. So this week, Kayaetta, we're dialing in on 10 ways to stay laser focused and absolutely unstoppable. Kick us off.
I think that's a great idea. So, first off, we've got to, number one, set clear daily priorities. Set clear daily priorities. If everyone starts the day knowing their top 3 must-do tasks, they'll automatically have direction instead of reaction. You're not reacting to things. You have direction in where you're going. So start each day by identifying the top 3 most important tasks. And, just for simplicity, I like to call them MITs, my
I like
MITs,
that.
right?
I like that.
Yeah, so use the rule of three. If you only got three things done today, what would make the biggest impact? What would give you the biggest return if you only got three things done today?
Oh, exactly. I call it owning the day before it owns you. I love that because
Mhm.
I don't, everybody has had a situation where you might have had a few things planned. You might not have, you forgot to write down your list or whatever. And then the day starts, day starts going and it's lunchtime. And then before you know it, it's 3 o'clock. And then before you know it, it's time to make dinner, or it's time to
Absolutely.
have dinner, or the kids come home, the husband. I mean, all of that. And then you look at your day, it's now 9, 10 o'clock, and you go, I'd be doggone, I didn't get none of those things done. So,
Absolutely. And don't just pick the easiest things. I think about when Eric Thomas said, stop being average. Like, stop being average. Average people focus on what's easy.
ooh,
Champions focus on what's necessary.
that's the MITs. Yeah, the most
That's
important
it.
task. I love that. So next, we can encourage everyone to time block those important tasks. Deep work sessions, no interruptions, no phones. Even 60 to 90 minutes can make a huge difference. So number two is deep time block, or time block for deep work. Schedule distraction free blocks, 60 to 90 minutes for focused work. And during this time, you want to silence your notifications. Y'all know how to do it. You do it for church, you do it for other things. Silence the notifications for yourself. Close email and communicate your focus zone to your teammates. If you are a team that usually has a Monday evening meeting, and yet you are getting phone calls, texts 2 hours before the meeting. Well, now, why do I need to talk to you 2 hours, an hour before the meeting when we're getting ready to have a meeting? Right? If there's time that you have in between there that you can squeeze in to return calls, to make phone calls, to hit somebody up on Messenger, whatever, squeeze that time in there and save the chit chat about the meeting for the meeting, right? Because sometimes this happens, right? You'll have a meeting scheduled for 2 o'clock. Somebody call you at 12:30. They want to talk to you about 30 minutes before the meeting about something you can take care of in the meeting. Really? Then what are we meeting for? Right? So time block that. You can call somebody back. That video notification will be right there.
Oh
You do
yeah.
not
Oh yeah.
do that, right? Go
I
ahead, Kat.
love that. I love that. And to make it sustainable, they can try that 50-10 rule. You ever heard the 10-50-10 rule? Here it
Recently, I
is.
picked that up, girl.
It's powerful and it's real. In fact, I was exercising it yesterday. So you work with full focus for about 50 minutes. For about 50 minutes, right? No distractions, no interruptions, no nothing, which takes some discipline, especially for our ADHD folks, right? But then you take a 10-minute recharge break.
I love it.
Take a 10-minute recharge. Just step away from it all. Get up, stretch, breathe, and take deep breaths from the diaphragm. Hold it for 10 seconds, and then blow it out slowly for 10 seconds. I'm telling you, it does a wonder for your body and the oxygen to your brain. And just enough to reset the mind, right? Don't go, all off and start cooking and doing all that other stuff, right? Last night I was working, and I just, when I started feeling myself, I looked at the it actually was 60 minutes. I said, okay, let me break away. And I broke away and I hopped on which I don't necessarily recommend it, but I hopped on was it Facebook? And a video came to me and it cracked me up, me being a single lady. But it was like this chicken. It was chicken happy hour, and that kind of made me laugh. But the chicken was like, the chicken said, "I need me a sugar daddy, but one that doesn't want any sugar, like a diabetic that diabetic daddy." So us being in the wellness, I thought that was funny, and me being single, it was just funny. But it cracked me up, and I laughed for about 2 minutes. I got up, stretched, walked around. I took my 10-minute break, and I got back to what I was doing, and I took off. I took off. So why does that work? Your brain performs better in cycles of focused effort followed by short recovery. Focused effort followed by short recovery.
I love that. I love that. That's something that I do in my workout while I'm walking. I'll sprint and then cool off, and then sprint and then cool off.
Mm,
Speaking of
that's
resetting,
good.
number four is a big one, Kai. Number four is eliminate digital distractions. Oh my God, let's be honest. Our phones are focus killers, right? I know this
Mm,
in the hand going, yep, that's me. Okay, I know it. I know you ain't got to be off mute. I know it. Our phones are focus killers. So turn off non-essential notifications. Use the do not disturb button. If you got an iPhone, you just click that sucker down and it's nothing will come through, just like you do when you're at the funeral, just like you do when you're in church, just like you do in the
mm,
wedding. Y'all know how to turn it
yeah.
off. So apps like Freedom or Focus Keeper are also available. You can download those apps that'll help you focus. But you want to create a focus playlist. This is music usually without lyrics that can improve your concentration, some jazz, some if you like classical, you can use sound waves, hertz, megahertz, the frequency 432, all relaxing and whatever, and open up that mind. But doing those digital distraction eliminations is key. Kayaetta?
Absolutely. And don't forget how that going along with that, we can't ignore how number five, which is nourishing the brain, plays a big part in focus. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to stay hydrated. Eat brain boosting foods like nuts, berries, fish, greens, and avoid sugar clashes. Right? If you're gonna drink juice, cold compressed juice, right? You're gonna try the green tea like you said, or water with lemon instead of soda or energy drinks.
Right.
And listen, shameless kind of plug. Make sure you have your fuel, taco
Yes.
berry or vanilla. I mean, I live by it daily, and when I miss it, I feel it because it definitely does the body good.
All right. I love that. That sounds like a commercial. My goodness. That leads perfectly into number six, which is mindfulness breaks. Just 5 minutes of deep breathing. Kayaetta mentioned this. Between tasks or a short meditation can clear your mind. It can clear mental clutter and bring you back to center. So it's amazing how grounding that is. And really, so with number six, mindfulness reset, grounding is so important too. Grounding is you going out to your yard, to your deck, anything that's without your shoes. Just go out there, put your feet in the grass, put your feet in the sand, put your feet out there that's touching the earth. This literally grounds you. You have electromagnetic energy running through your body, and thus the earth is the same way. So, grounding, putting your body on the ground really helps to relieve stress, and helps to remove some toxins out of your body. It's a mindfulness break. It's an moment. Spend 5 minutes between tasks doing deep breathing or short meditation. Why? It clears mental clutter and brings you back to the present moment. What do you think about that, Kai? Katie, you might be muted, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry about that. I agree. And when you talk about the ground, I remember Melissa telling me, hugging trees was healthy and beneficial for your body. And I thought that was like the craziest thing I had ever heard. But I was on the lake last week, and I saw people, by the lake last week, and I saw people hugging trees. So that's a real thing, y'all. That's a real thing. So anyway, and let's talk. And let's talk about the workspace. A
Mm-hmm.
clean. Am I muted?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, okay. Workspace. A clean, organized environment is like a clear mind. It is. You cannot function and properly and at your best. You can't be effective and efficient in clutter, right? So we can encourage everyone to just declutter your desk and make your workspace inspiring and not stressful. So clean it off, organize it, right? Optimize your environment. I spray the Akana essential oil, peppermint oil, and eucalyptus all the time in my car, in my office, because it just everywhere I'm at, I hit it right, all in the room, because it just sets the atmosphere, right? And so create a workspace that promotes focus. So declutter your desk, improve lighting. Make sure you got real good lighting. When the lighter the light, the higher the light, the more your body begins to consume more energy. It's true. Dim the light, it's going to relax your body. So make sure you are shining bright like a diamond in your workspace, and get it like a diamond anyway, and keep essentials and keep essentials within reach. So small changes equals big results.
That is so true. Listen, I've got clutter on my desk and it does cause stress. And it doesn't make it so time waster when you're looking for something as simple as a pen. And here's another tough love one. And for women, this is something that we struggle with. Now, we got to stop multitasking. I know somebody's going, child, please, if I didn't multitask, I'm gonna get nothing done. I'm not talking about putting a load of clothes in the dryer or the washer and making phone calls. You're not actually drying the clothes or actually washing them. So that's not what I'm talking about multitasking. I'm talking about having a couple of computer screens up. You trying to work both of them. You trying to do this. You trying to do your Primerica business and your Akana business in the same hour.
Oops.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, seriously, when we try to do everything at once, nothing gets done well. So if you focus on one task at a time, it actually helps you finish faster and with better results. So you take 1 hour for your Akana business and another hour for your Primerica business, because then you have a chance to do both of them, contact both of the people on both lists, and then you've gotten something done. Probably your MITs, right?
That's right.
So
That's
really,
right.
number 8 is reduce multitasking. See, multitasking lowers productivity up by up to 40%. We think we're doing a lot when we do several tasks that need focus, but yes, you can put a roast in the oven and put clothes in the dryer and make phone calls, because you're not actually heating the oven. You're not actually
Mm-hmm.
stoking fire in there, right? That ain't how ovens work anymore, right? You're
That's
not
right.
actually taking a washboard and washing the clothes. You're just throwing them in and turning it on. So that kind of multitask is not what we're talking about. We're talking about several focusing. You're not gonna be able to take care of the baby and
Right.
maintain
Right.
that. That's two focused things that you can't do. So you want to focus that. Batch similar tasks together. This is your focus hat.
That's
Batch similar
really,
tasks
really,
together, like calls, messages, and emails into specific times of the day. Okay.
that is absolutely good, and that's absolutely true. That time blocking there is so critical. So for you multiple business owners, entrepreneurs, that is absolutely right. And then sometimes I even do days. I have Akana days, and then it's funny you said Primerica because
There
I
you
have
go.
Primerica days.
There you go.
But
Right.
yeah, when you're focused, you can do it. But be focused. I think that was really good, and I actually picked up a couple of things from that. So thank you, Kathy. You dropped the mic on that one. So absolutely, absolutely. So, and I think the next one's a morale booster. Set micro goals and celebrate the wins. Set micro goals and celebrate the wins. I often talk to people about their short term and their long term goals. And I'll say, give me three top short term, give me your three top short term goals. And, they'll say, oh, I want to, be big I mean, and that's great. I want to do this, I want to do that. The key word was short term goals. Uh, the reason why you have a long term goal, but then you have to have micro goals, right? Or you'll never feel like you're gonna get there, right? I call them legs, like small legs, right? So you want to set micro goals, and then you want to celebrate those wins. So every small victory fuels momentum, and momentum keeps focus strong. Now, me personally, my goals, my micro goals is that I do whatever I did today, I got to do more and do it better the next day. I celebrate that. So if I failed to get up at 5 in the morning, I got up at 6, but I wanted to get up at 5. And then the next day I got up at 5:30. I didn't get up at 5, but I got up 30 minutes before I got up the day before. That's to be celebrated. I'm doing my little celebration dance in the kitchen, right? I'm like, I'm getting there. And that's a small example, but that is so true. So make sure you are celebrating those wins. And if nobody else celebrate them, hey, you make sure that you celebrate them. Which brings us, that's number 9. Set micro goals and celebrate wins. Break big goals into smaller steps and celebrate completion. See, momentum creates motivation. And the more progress you see, the easier it is to stay focused.
Ah, that's my favorite part because when people feel progress, they stay engaged. So, wrapping this up, finally, number 10, protect your energy. Get enough sleep. Guys, you feel so much better when you got enough sleep. Just go to bed earlier. Sleep, make sure your environment for sleep is there. Move your body. Take real breaks. Focus isn't just about the mind, it's about your whole well-being. So number 10 is protect your energy. Move your body
Mm.
daily. Get enough sleep. Take mental breaks. Remember, focus is physical, emotional, and environmental.
That's right, Kathy. And when we take care of our energy, our focus flows naturally. I think if the team practices even half of these consistencies, their results will skyrocket.
Well, let's make it our mission this week to practice focus like it's a skill, not a reaction, because it is.
Perfect. So focus builds momentum, and momentum builds success. So let's help our team master is the key word, master that power.
But Kayaetta, I'm in it. If you are team, let's go do this. Let's be focused. We know what our goals are. If you haven't made your goals for today or this week, please do that. and then follow what we talked about here today. Kayaetta, this has been a pleasure. I know we went over about 10 minutes, guys, but we wanted to make sure we gave you this because it means so much. Focus is something that we have to always focus on completing. So today is Wednesday. Tell them what happens on Wednesday.
Right. Well, on this Winning Wellness Wednesday, down at 411 East 35th Street, our wonderful and beautiful headquarters, the kind of headquarters. It will be the amazing presentation of the importance of knowing your blood type and the 5 steps to generational health will be presented by our awesome and amazing Abhinav the Great. So you want to make sure that you, as a distributor, if you are local and you can, that you are down there with the people who you know, love, and care about. And even though that you have just met and you shared with them and asked them, do they know their blood type? And they said no. Bring them on down, bring them on in, and give them the opportunity to get their blood tested, to find out what their blood type is, to get a health screening, allow them to make that investment in themselves and then allow them the opportunity to choose to change their life.
And guys,
And
don't
that will
forget.
happen at 1 p.m.
All right. And don't forget about that. Don't forget, too, that on November 1st, we have the Battle of the Blood Types. I know that all the blood type teams have been getting their flyers together and getting them out. Let's pack that out. This is going to be a huge event that's going to impact the community. Guys, I know if you're not somebody who lives in Chicago, you might be thinking, well, how can I do this? You all have social media. You all have friends that are from around the country. Look who is your friend in your friends list in Chicago, in the Chicagoland area, even in Indiana. I've invited my family members that live in Indiana because Indiana's right next door, right? So think along those lines about how you can participate and then go for it. So rebounding is after this, guys, and I want you guys to go ahead and have an iconic kind of day. Stay focused today and get it done. We'll see you back again tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye for now.